Look at that. Look at this. This little trout jerkbait that you've seen in a few videos. Oh, got him, big one. Another big trout. So this is what we're dealing with this morning. New water that I've never fished before, a trout stream that has super cold water for this time of year. Never fished here ever before. Now what I expect are small trout, but what I know to possibly exist in a spot like this, I mean, I have no idea what. And it's literally 2 miles of untouched wilderness up this way. I'm on the adventure today. I got one GoPro battery. Woke up at sunrise. Let's get this one going. I'm gonna show you guys a lure I'm gonna start out throwing today. This little trout jerkbait that you've seen in a few videos. All right, coming up to the first good looking spot of the day. There's a little fallen tree here and a pool that definitely will hold the fish. Any sort of like cool structure in the creek where it starts to bend, that's where you're gonna find the fish, because this time of year the creek is super low and you can see it's kind of just like runs and riffles. And the fish are in there, the smaller ones though. You're gonna find a bigger fish holding up in a spot like this where you have a lot of current pumping in and like a little pocket, so they can just sit down there. They can have oxygenated cold water, but they can also have a pool to feed on bait fish. If I don't get one on my first cast, I'll be shocked. Small streams like this. Oh my God. That was a monster. Yeah, no one fishes back here. Honestly, I haven't seen a wake that big in a while. I've been trout fishing way too long. I'm gonna come back for that thing. I'm gonna give him a second. Okay, so that trout completely got spooked. I'm not gonna really worry about it too much. I think we're gonna find more fish like that the farther up we go. And the river's really widening up here. I don't think it's very deep. You see the layout of the river really change up in here. We got deeper water. This is more like a smallmouth setting, which I wouldn't be surprised if there's some smallmouth in here. Go, got him, fish on. There we go. What the frick is that? That's a nice fish. That's a big brown. Yep, I told you there are big fish in here. That's a giant wild for a small stream like this. They're in here, guys. You just have to find them sometimes. Buttered up wild brown. Oh my God, fighting like crazy too. Look at this. Okay, like literally NJ Fish and Wildlife will say that these streams produce at biggest like 8-inch fish. That's a 15-inch wild brown. Best to use barbless hooks. You can get them out real quick. And let's get this guy right back on his way. Summer trout fishing, you got to put the fish right back in the water. Just mind-blowing what's back here. And the bigger trout, they love the jerk baits. There's nothing stopping a big brown trout from just smoking a jerk bait. Orange belly, key. Small size for a creek like this, key. Right now it's like 70 degrees probably, early morning, and the water, I mean, this water feels like upper 60s. It's very, very chilled trout water. Probably, I would say 67 degrees. That's my estimate. I need a thermometer, but easily safe trout water for fishing. And if you guys are looking to catch trout during the summer, you have to be fishing creeks like this. You can't be fishing warm water fisheries that are filled with smallmouth and sunfish. You got to fish just the trout streams, like real upper headwaters, and then release them right away. Wow, another big fish just swam up there. So gonna continue wading upstream. It's crazy. The river really opens up. If I were to take a look at the creek right here, I'd be like, wow, this is like a trout stream, but it is a tiny creek. And we'll see more of that as we go up ahead. Wow, 100 trout just swam downstream. I'm getting soaked. I'm getting absolutely, oh my gosh. This creek is freezing cold. If I'm freezing my balls off like this, the trout are happy. The trout are definitely happy. You can see right here, this is the entire creek, one side to the other. It's extremely tiny, 6 inches deep. And this is all the water in the creek. You just so happen to have pools like this that the river kind of caved out a little bit more. There's more water. And that's where, I guess that's where the fish are this time of year, especially early morning. You're gonna find some of the bigger fish in the slow moving pools. This spot, I wanna be a little stealthy, but I think the fact that the creek opens up allows for bigger fish to live in here, because the bait fish have more of a habitat. There must be a ton of bait fish in here. And that just relates right to big browns. And also big browns eating jerkbaits. I mean, there could be a legitimate 24 in here, I swear. There's so many fish right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna land one of them so you guys can see. Okay, right here in the cove. Got him. Oh my gosh. Oh, got him, big one. Another big trout. I was getting swirled by like the miniature ones. Another 12 plus just hit it. I was thinking right by the cove there'd have to be one. Right in by that tree. Oh, trout just swam up against my leg. There were like 4 trout following it at a time before this guy hit. Another big one, not quite as big as that first one. Oh, he's getting caught under the tree too. These fish know how to fight. All right. Oh, I'm just gonna hop over the other side of the tree to land this thing. All right, let's get him in my hands. Wow. Oh, this is bigger than 12 inches. This is a 13 incher. That's something else, guys. I'm mind blown. Oh, wow, okay. He was off before I was even ready to release him. These fish are healthy, aggressive, hungry. Insane what we're getting into up here. So you can see another one of these really big pools where the creek is as small as you can see back there, but it opens up into these deeper channels where the fish are liking to be because of how cold the water is. Now, this must be like a really spring-fed creek, otherwise it wouldn't be like this. It's like almost waist deep. I'm 6'4", and yeah, like no wonder why it's prime trout habitat, especially for early morning. There's no sun beating down this. We have overcast skies, some rain coming down. The trout know what's coming. They know the creek's about to be filled up a little bit, and pretty soon I'm gonna land one of those 5-6 inchers, show you guys usually what you're dealing with out of a creek like this, but this little jerkbait, let me show you the action on it. Oh my gosh, look how deep I'm wading through now. I guess I gotta go swimming for the fish to be able to catch him right now. Oh my God, giant on it. Got him. Okay, this is more of the size that we'd be expecting out of here. I literally didn't think I'd catch a fish bigger than this today. I didn't even think the jerkbait would work. I just put this in my box just for fun. Yep, little small stream wild trout. I mean, that's a nice fish. Like, that's super fun to catch. Always fun to catch fish like this. The bigger ones, I mean, just the prize. But I guess if you go out there on right conditions, throwing the right lure and fishing a stream that's really not fished too much, you got a pretty damn good shot of catching those bigger ones. Look at the scenery right here. Some bamboo on the side of the river, brown trout everywhere. Life doesn't get much better than this, guys. All right, so because the GoPro is dying, I'm just gonna walk up the creek a bit and only turn the GoPro on when I'm at a spot that looks really good. That did not take long. This spot looks crazy. Looks like another one of those big fish kind of spots. Although it's not as deep, there's gonna be one. Ready? Trout fishing is so fun because it's one of the most simple kinds of fishing, and it really relies most on the adventure. Like, as long as you're casting out there, you're gonna catch fish. You just gotta really be hiking and fishing and sending it. And that's what I like, opposed to fishing at spots that are a little bit more pressured. It's just like the challenge of pressured fishing is different than this kind of fishing, because this is way more like it always has been. I'm very surprised there wasn't a megalodon right here. Oh, check it out. Little tributary. I'm sure the water in here is, wow, the water in this little trib is just like beyond cold. I bet some brown trout push up in here. I'm gonna fish like one pool. If there is a pool. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Look at this, there is a pool. Watch this. Got him, oh, got him, fish on. What? Oh, look at that, look at this. Oh, he's about to get back, Whew. All right, little brown trout in the trib. Had to do that. Had to do that. That was insane, incredible. You guys got to see all these little micro bait fish that are in here. I don't know if you can see them swimming around. You see those, right? All those bait fish. Now look at my lure. That's why I'm catching fish. Pro tip. You could always just assume that brown trout are feeding on little minnows like that in a creek like this, but just seeing that match the hatch, that's why the fish are aggressively hitting like they are. And the bait looks natural enough that the fish aren't questioning it, and the red underbelly just seals the deal because it's just fires them up. It's like a bull seeing red, brown trout seeing red, same thing. That brings me to talk about where you're gonna find fish during the summer. In the main creek like this, where the tributary is. Now, the fish obviously run up the tributaries. The tributaries don't have as much water to sustain a large fish population. So, if I'm being honest, you're gonna find most of the big fish in the main creek, and then scattered fish in the tributaries. Tributary is always really fun to fish though, because I mean, you'll catch them in an instant. And wow, look at this spot right here. I didn't even cast, but it's just incredible cover for the browns. And oh, there was one right there sitting stealthily until I literally almost stepped on him. The brown trout blend in really well. They're super camouflaged. Okay, so you see the bottom right there in the middle of the screen. Those are all brown trout. Every single one on the bottom of the creek. I'm gonna run the camera through this pool. Now you tell me, how many fish did you see in that pool? This definitely puts in perspective how small the stream is. This is all the water flowing right now. Literally the entirety of it. Oh my God, another fish. There are just a million in this pool. Got him. There we go. It's another nice brown. Not quite as big as those giants. This is more like in between small size and big size. Although, I mean, this is a nice fish. Wow, look at the colors on this thing. What? Brown trout, man. They're so beautiful. There he goes. Right here in the foam. Brown trout in the foam. Got him. Oh, topwater brown. That was insane. That was a wicked strike. Ready, topwater browns? Got him. Fish on. Oh, topwater. Oh, he's off. That was epic. Right here in this foam. Now, I don't know how deep it is over there. I'm just gonna leap of faith. Okay, we're good. What the heck? Look at this spot. What? Imagine catching a brown in here. I feel like I could too. All right, the last cast I'm filming on the GoPro because I got a conserve battery. Oh, scratch that. I was thinking that I can't film on the GoPro anymore. Look at this pool right here. I had to at least take a couple casts and show you guys what we're dealing with. Got him, fish on. Small one, very small trout. A trout nonetheless. Ah, beautiful. Just like, this pool is just incredible. You saw how small the creek was back there. This is like big water now. Oh, topwater browns. Oh my gosh. You see that? You see this fish hitting it? Oh, at my feet. Incredible. Oh, that was a big one. Got him. I mean, if I wanted to be every cast, it could absolutely. Wow, okay, so look. Literally, this entire creek is fenced in. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, well, so you guys know me. Enough said. Don't know what to expect. Don't know what I might find. But this is probably gonna be where I take the last cast of the day, straight up here, and never seen anything quite like this. All right, a little further up. Gotta get to the head of this pool. I think I'm just gonna keep fishing all day up this thing. So addicting. So addicting to turn back. Oh man, okay. You know what? It's like a makeshift chest mount. Oh, big browns. Got him. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. That was a nice one. All right, guys, so this is gonna check me out of another day exploring, but this time a creek that I've never fished before, and it was a very rewarding, epic time out here. Early morning bite for the trout, throwing this jerk bait. I'll put it down in the description so you guys can check it out and catch some trout on it for yourself. And it's just so mind-blowing what you can find when you just have more of an open mind. This is a creek that I've overlooked for years. I always knew the name of it, always knew kind of where it was. I think I even drove over it many times, but never fished it because for some reason in my head I thought it was a small stream, you're just gonna catch like 6-inch browns, and I was on to bigger and better browns. 14, 15 inches, probably 20 inches in here. So definitely something to be taken away, and I'm always learning when I'm out here on these adventures. So until next time, keep on getting out there, keep on promoting the positivity of fishing, keep on sending it no matter what, no matter where you are. Skye Life out. Whoa, check this out. On my walk out of here, I just stumbled upon the old creek bed. This is where the river used to flow. You can see it's like, there'd be a big brown sitting right there, but now it's all dried up and overgrown. And on Google Maps, actually, this is a river. So I wonder like how this happened, why, when, a lot of question marks. But this, oh my gosh, looks fire. Like I would love to fish this area. There's still fish in here. Look at that. So cool. We'll probably find a brown in here. It's freaking cool though, yeah, because what the? It must have been a frog. I was like, yo, I just saw a brown. Before we truly kick off the video, I'm back at spot number 1. This little hole where I lost a big brown. So I'm gonna try to cast in here, land him before the end of the day. Got him. Got him. That's a different fish. But there he is. One of 2 fish, one of 2 big ones that's in this pool. Oh, there he goes.